Hello everybody! Welcome back to my lecture session, and for today's video, pag-uusapan natin lahat ang tungkol sa topic na unpacking the self. The focus of this topic is about the physical self and the sexual self. This lesson or topic will help us better understand ourselves through a discussion on the development of our sexual characteristics and behavior. So ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng human sexual behavior or sexual na pag-uugali ng isang tao? Actually, there are various types of human behavior and are usually classified according to the gender and number of participants. There is solitary behavior involving only one individual, and there is social-sexual behavior involving more than one person. Social-sexual behavior is generally divided into heterosexual, like male with female, and homosexual, like male with male and female with female. If three or more individuals are involved, it is possible to have heterosexual and homosexual activity simultaneously, according to Gebhard PH of 2017. So we have two types of behavior, the solitary behavior and the social-sexual behavior. Ano naman ang tinatawag na logotherapy? According to Dr. Viktor Frankl, who is considered the father of logotherapy, the main belief of this is that man's primary motivational force is search for meaning. Logotherapy aids individuals to find personal meaning in life, whatever life situation they may be. It uses the philosophy of optimism in the face of tragedy, where people are capable of turning suffering into achievement and accomplishment, deriving from guilt the opportunity to change oneself for the better. All psychotherapists make philosophical assumptions about the human persons that can be proved with certainty. And here are the 6 assumptions of logotherapy. First, the human being is an entity consisting of body, mind, and spirit. This first assumption deals with the body or soma, mind, psyche, and spirit or nous. According to Frank, the body and mind are what we have, and the spirit is what we are. 2. Life has meaning under all circumstances, even the most miserable. So this assumption is ultimate meaning. This is difficult to grasp, but it's something na nararanasan ng lahat, and it represents an order in a world with laws that go beyond human laws. Third, people have a will to meaning. So this assumption is seen as our main motivation for living and acting. When we see meaning, we are ready for any type of suffering. This is also considered to be different than our will to achieve power and pleasure. 4. People have freedom under all circumstances to activate the will to find meaning. This assumption is that we are free to activate our will to find meaning, and this can be done under any circumstances. So this deals with a change of attitude about unavoidable fate. 5th, life has a demand quality to which people must respond if decisions are to be meaningful. So this 5th assumption is the meaning of the moment. Naintindihan? So it is more practical in daily living than ultimate meaning. Unlike ultimate meaning, this can be found and fulfilled. This can be done by following the values of society or by following the voice of our conscience. The last one, the individual is unique. This last assumption deals with one's sense of meaning. This is enhanced by the realization that we are irreplaceable. So in essence, all humans are unique with the entity of body, mind, and spirit. We all go through unique situations and are constantly looking to find meaning. We are free to do this at all times in response to certain demands. Alam niyo ba na there are 3 possible sources of life? Una dito ay ang purposeful work. To find the meaning of life starts with holding a future. Bawat isa sa atin ay may goal na gustong ma-achieve na pinagtatrabahuan natin. The task or goal to fulfill becomes the meaning of our life. Therefore, meaning of life is unique to every individual. Pangalawa, courage in the face of difficulty. So, a meaningful life is a life with sufferings. This has been part of life. Sabi pa nga, kung walang mga challenges sa buhay, hindi tayo mag-grow or mas matututo. So to find the meaning of life is to recognize suffering, pain, and death as part of it, and to have the courage to face difficulties. Last one, of course, love. The ultimate factor to find the meaning of life is love. Kasi daw sa pag-ibig, natututo tayong pahalagahan ang bawat bagay, maliit man o malaki ang ambag sa atin. Are you proud of being a Filipino? How extensive are the effects of being Filipino in your selfhood? In this lecture, you will learn that an individual's race, ethnicity, and physical characteristics are not the only factors that make a person's national identity. Values and traits are also important indicators that set apart one nationality from the other. Kagaya sa atin na bilang mga Pinoy, maraming bagay that describes our nationality. Like for example, the different Filipino values and traits. Kabilang dito, yung tinatawag na the Filipino hospitality, respect for others, close family ties, cheerful personality, self-sacrifice, bayanihan, bahala na attitude, colonial mentality, manyana habit, ningas kugon, pride, crowd mentality, and the famous Filipino time. Aside from understanding the different Filipino values and traits, may iba pang bagay na dapat nating gawin para masagot ang tanong na how to be a good Filipino. First, be an active Filipino citizen. A good Filipino citizen is aware of the current events and participates in government programs that aim for the country's progression and development. By simply exercising your right to vote, you also become an active citizen of our country. Second, study the Philippine history. The road of the Philippine history is long and bloody, and by learning and by fully understanding the events of the history, you will learn so much as to why it is so important for you or for us to love our country with our life. Extend help to our Filipinos in need and recognize abuse of political power. Third, support local products. When you buy local products, you do not only support local manufacturers and businesses, but you also help strengthen our local economy. Fourth, speak the Filipino language. Ang ating pambansang bayani na si Dr. Rosa Rizal once highlighted the importance of speaking a national language as a way of displaying the love of one's country. Speaking Filipino also serves as a unique identifier of being a Filipino. Wala namang masama na pag-aralan o gumamit ng ibang lingwahe, pero dapat hindi kinakalimutan ang sarili nating wika. And the last one, do not spread the fake news. It is a part of being a good Filipino to understand and verify what you heard and even read online. It is our responsibility to recognize disagreements in political views, be tolerant, and argue intelligently without having to resort into name-calling people. Because of cyber world or social media, people get the chance to introduce themselves to a lot of people through Facebook or Twitter unlimited. Sometimes it's real and sometimes it's not. Some people are able to express whatever they have in their mind and heart through social media na hindi nila ma-share sa personal. They often find confidence in telling their stories online kasi iniisip nila na mas marami ang makikinig o makakakita sa kung anong meron sa kanila na gusto nilang i-share. Or there are people who likes to introduce themselves online kasi mas gusto nilang itago ang katotohanan sa kanila. Mas nagiging gwapo o maganda, maging mayaman or talented gamit ang social media account dahil pwede silang mag-post ng tinatawag na unreal self. However, people become unaware of the extent of information they share online. They forget to delineate what can be shared online and what should not. So we should have a filtering system to whatever information we share online, as well as to what information we believe in, which are being shared or posted by the others. The following guidelines will help you share information online in a smart way that will protect yourself and not harm others. Before posting or sharing anything online, consider the following. First, is this post or story necessary? Second, is there a real benefit to this post? Is it funny, warm-hearted, teachable, or am I just making noise online without a purpose? Have we resolved this issue? An issue is that still being worked at home, or one that is either vulnerable or highly emotional, should not be made public. Is it appropriate? Does it stay within the boundaries of our family values? Will this seem as funny in 5, 10, or 15 years? Or is this post better suited for sharing with a small group of family members? Or maybe not at all? Is it good to share this online? Or maybe not? And that ends my video presentation for today. I hope you've learned something. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.